like that slow-mo footage of the pancakes? Yeah, I burned them. So, okay. What day is it? It's the 21st. I am almost ready. I'm not ready for Christmas. I'm never ready for Christmas. Never, never. And every year me and my husband are like, we are going to do our shopping in November. We don't. We never do. We never do. We went and did our shopping yesterday, the 20th. Okay? If it's not in the 20s, we don't do it. Next year I will be prepared. Although I do have to say, I have always hated Christmas. So this year is the first time that I'm really sort of getting into the Christmas spirit. I've been putting on low lights and like calming Christmas music and excited for my kids. I don't know, I've always hated Christmas. It's the consumerism of Christmas, right? Like everybody wants these big extravagant parties and not the parties, the like gifts, right? It's about how many gifts and what gifts. And how I envision Christmas in my own house would be lots of decorations and lots of food and us just sitting around and like playing games and spending time together. Our family does gifts like throughout the year. My thing is if my kids are good and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing and they want something, I just give it to them. I reward them in the moment. I'm not like, you have to wait for Santa. Santa's on his own schedule, okay? If he decides to bring you gifts, he'll bring you gifts, whatever. So I'm manifesting this now. When I'm rich and famous, December of 2024, this house will be decorated and it'll be about food and party and family and friendship. You heard it here first, folks. So stay tuned for the next 12 months. But anyways, okay, so here's what's on the schedule today. Have to clean this house and try to get it prepared because I am hosting Christmas. And then the day after Christmas, I am going on a 16-hour car ride to go see my family across country. You know why? Because. No, actually, I'm really excited. Me, my mother-in-law, and my kids, and my dog, and my husband's not going because he doesn't get the vacation time, but we are going to see my family, and I'm actually really excited because my mother-in-law is going with me to see my family, like be with my family, and that's really exciting because I love my mother-in-law, but it's cool because like I always spend time with my husband and their family because my family isn't in the States, so now she gets to come and spend time with me and my family. I don't know, I'm just really excited about it. Also, I am one of the very few lucky people who likes their mother-in-laws, so winning. Anyways, you wanna see my pancakes? Because I really, the good news is you can tell it's a lion. The bad news is it's also a hockey puck. It tastes like pancakes. Put a little butter and syrup on anything, they'll be fine. Okay, I'm just gonna make her new pancakes. This is ridiculous. I got distracted, okay? R.I.P. giraffe. Okay, sorry about the sound, but I'm just putting this in somewhere because I was so excited. So for my son's Christmas, I don't know if I've told you guys this yet, but my son is on the spectrum. He's in a modified learning program. So he only has like 7 kids in his classroom. So I got the idea to make them name puzzles because they are working on like, you know, name recognition and spelling and letters and all of that stuff. Anyways, I was doing that and I was gonna put vinyl on them and I was gonna make them so nice. And so I laser cut the puzzles and then the vinyl wouldn't stick and I'm like, what can I do? And I had this abundance of markers. Shut up. Shut up your whole life. Shut up. So now they have their name puzzles, but they can decorate it themselves. I am the greatest. Stay with me. I am the greatest. So happy. Hi friends. As you can see, a little bit of hair and a little tiny bit of makeup. I left the house today. Are you proud? So I went over to my daughter's Christmas party, which was so very, Jet, get off the bed. I can't make the bed if you're on it. Oh my God, it's like having another child. I went to my daughter's Christmas party, so cute. And I I don't know, it was adorable. And they got to do like these different centers, and then they got to hang out with us. We were only able to bring one parent, and then they sang like Jingle Bells, and it was really sweet. I have these moments where I'll do something with my kids, and I'm like, man, I am just so proud of the person you are. And like, if my kids watch this video back, like, my daughter is 4, and I am so proud of the person that you are and the person that you're becoming. And my son, I am so proud of his just like ability to, what's the word? When you do something that like you're not good at, but you do it consistently, like perseverance, I guess, like to overcome things that, you know, he struggles with at school, and like, instead of giving up, he just his persistence maybe, but like just keeps working. And like, God, I'm just so fucking proud of my kids right now. Like, I just get these moments where I'm like, man, I just got blessed with like 2 of the most beautiful human beings, and it's cool to watch. And, you know, I don't know, man, they are so cool. And like, my daughter is every bit of what I aspire to be as a woman, and she's only 4. You know, she's strong, and she's confident, and she's brave, and she's like in touch with her feelings. And it took me 38 years to figure that out, and she's been on this planet for 4, and she's already doing it. You know, it's just, I don't know. It's been really great lately. We've had some really great moments, and, you know, it's been really nice. And it's been really nice to see the people that they are and the people that they're becoming. And I went over to my girlfriend's house the other day, and I held her baby, and I was like, man, you know, everybody's like, oh, do you have baby fever? No, I never have baby fever. We are done. This house is clear, okay? Sorry I'm so close, but I'm making the bed. Daily chores. But I went over to my girlfriend's house, and I was holding her baby, and it's like, no, I don't get baby fever from that. I just want my babies to be babies again, and not even permanently. Like, I just wish I could go back in time for like a couple hours and sit in a low lit room and just hold my babies, you know, just hold them and kiss them and snuggle them and let them just be tiny little beings once again. Ugh. But then they're growing, and I'm so proud of them. I just wanted to get, I know I'm repeating myself, but I really just wanted to get on camera and just like tell you guys. And I really wanted to just document this moment, because later, 4 hours from now, when I'm screaming at them because they won't put their pajamas on or brush their teeth or get into the bed, I love them so much all the time. I really do. And parenting is hard. And there have been a lot of times where I'm like, I hate this. I hate everybody. I hate you. I hate you. I hate myself. Like, it's just so difficult. But then there's these moments where I'm like, I am busy. My dog has had the zoomies all day. She's a monster. Anyways, I'm so proud. I love them so much. Oh! My dog ate my glasses. So I let my dog in from being outside because it's nice outside, and she was just outside running amok. And she came inside. Everything was fine. I closed the door behind her, and she got the zoomies into the tub that my daughter was in, and then jumped out and got the zoomies. So I guess this is my new project. What a nice finger painting. Okay, so we needed to change the scenery a little bit. Sorry if you can't see me, my back is to the sun. So one of the things that is taking me a lot of practice is being able to walk away from something, especially like when it makes me really, really upset. And like, just kind of step away and be like, does this deserve this much attention? So the dog paws, right? Does that deserve that much of my energy? No, it doesn't. I can take a Swiffer little wet jet and pick it up, and it's not that big of a deal. But like before, it would just send me like over the edge, and that would just ruin my whole day. So I had to take my daughter to school, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take my dog out for a walk, get all of her zoomies out, and then we're gonna go back, and the paws will still be there when I get home. But I know that if I went home to clean it, I would just like angrily clean it and probably misdirect my anger because I'd be irritated. But you know, the puppy's just doing puppy things. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go and take a breather for a minute and just let her sniff and enjoy, and you know, and then she'll go home and take a nap, and then I can clean up the dog paws and go about my day. It just sucks when I try so hard to get out from under things, and then like, you know, one of the kids does something or the dog does something, and a lot of times that's what I talk about when I feel like I'm drowning. Like I just feel like I can just never get my head above water enough to like have time, you know? If somebody comes over and they complain about dog paws in my bathroom, they can clean it. Okay, how about them apples? Anyways, it's beautiful out here. So one of the best things that I got for my dog is a 50-foot leash, and I just wrap it like around me like this, and then it just goes all the way, and she's allowed to just like kind of roam free. One of the things that I really like about the leash is it builds our trust, it builds our relationship. It allows me to give her an off-leash experience with the safety of being on a leash. She is not ready by any means to be off a leash, and she may never be ready, and that's fine. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this yet, but my son is on the spectrum, and he is an eloper, which means he likes to run. My son's intrusive thoughts will always win. So if he wants to see something, he's like, oh, I'm just gonna go see that thing. And then he runs to go see it. And it happens so fast that by the time you notice, you're 100 feet behind him, you know? So we were looking into service dogs, and service dogs are, I don't know, $25,000, which is, you know, slightly out of our budget. And so, you know, I was thinking about getting the kids a dog. My daughter has asked me for a dog every single day since she's been born. And I was like, it's gotta be the right dog. It can't, you know, it can't just be a dog. And plus, for my mental stability, like I can't just take on a puppy. But so anyways, we find Jet, and she is the greatest thing to ever happen to this family. And she's really smart, and she's really gentle, and she's just such a good dog that I think we could really turn her into my son's service dog. I really think that she has what it takes. We've already started training her to do certain things, and mostly stay with my son when we're out, and she really does a great job. So that's our goal with her. She is an angel, and she's much faster than any of us, which helps keep my son safe, because we go to the park and I'll tell him, you know, I just give him free rein and I let him like sort of run within reason. And then we've trained her, and we'll say, Jet, go get my son. We'll call him Moose for the, that's his nickname, Little Moose. But we'll be like, Jet, get Moose. And then she runs and she grabs him. And then we put treats in his pocket so that she sits in front of him and he can't run anymore, and then he gives her a treat. So it's kind of like a fun game. She doesn't realize we're training her. He doesn't realize that we can catch him now. Everybody's happy.